Hello everybody, it's Emmy. I am back to share a recipe with you today. So after I posted a photo on my Facebook about making some homemade kombucha, I got a lot of responses about wanting to see a video on how to make it. Those of you that don't know what kombucha is, it's this. Kombucha is it's an old, I think it's an old drink. I'm not sure of the origins. I read somewhere that it could be Russian or it could be Chinese, but it's supposed to have lots of beneficial bacteria, and it's supposed to be really good for you in balancing your body. There's a long laundry list of things why it's supposed to be good for you, but I just really find it quenching and delicious. So I just enjoy the flavor of it, and all the other stuff is just an added bonus. It involves a culture, so it's like a kind of like a fermentation process. You grow something called a SCOBY. You can mail order and purchase these SCOBYs, or you can get one from a friend. If someone is brewing a batch of kombucha, a new SCOBY is made each time, and so you can take one of those, or they call it the baby, taken from the mother, and you can start a new batch. I just keep going. I just keep the SCOBY. It gets thicker and thicker and thicker, and I just keep it in the same batch. If someone wants one, I can give a layer of it and they can start their own batch. But what I've learned is you can actually grow your own SCOBY or your own bacterial colony quite easily from a bottle of GTs. So what I'm going to show you is how to grow your own kombucha and make your own SCOBY, and show you how to bottle it and how to flavor it. I make mine ginger because I prefer the ginger flavor. So come with me into the kitchen and I'll show you how it's done. Begin with placing your 6 tea bags in a gallon-sized non-reactive container. Add about 2 cups of almost boiling water to make a tea concentrate. Allow the tea bags to steep for 5 minutes. After removing your tea bags, add your sugar and swirl to dissolve. To the cool concentrate, add water till about 3/4 full. Next, add your SCOBY and your reserved kombucha, or if you're making this from scratch, add your 1 bottle of raw kombucha. Cover the jar with a piece of muslin or a handkerchief and allow it to sit 7 to 14 days depending on the weather and temperature. If this is your first batch from a bottle of kombucha, it may take longer. When your kombucha is ready, remove the SCOBY, along with 2 cups of your kombucha. Next, fill your clean bottles with kombucha, about to the top of the label. To make ginger-flavored kombucha, peel your ginger with a spoon and grate into a cup. Top with hot water and allow to steep until cool. Using a small strainer, remove the pulp from the juice. Distribute the juice between the 6 bottles. Lastly, top off the bottles with a little bit more kombucha. Finally, cap and then allow to sit on the countertop for about 1 to 2 days to allow the bubbles to form, then refrigerate. Let's go ahead and try it. So give it a little bit of a shake because the ginger likes to settle on the bottom, and you'll hear a little fizz. Let me forewarn you, many people don't like it on first sampling. I love it, but you know, I've got I'm pretty open to a lot of things, but it does have a very unique smell. Because it smells a lot like vinegar, so it's got this kind of sour, vinegary smell. And of course, because I've flavored mine with ginger, it smells like ginger, and it has this really beautiful kind of apple juice color and a little bit of fizz. And you may also find that there's a little bit of a kind of like a snotty, floaty thing. That's the culture. But that's completely healthy, and that's probiotics, good stuff for you. So it's a bit like a slug. I drink it happily, but if you're not into it, then you don't certainly have to drink it. But here we go, let's try it. Yum. I love this stuff. I love it. I absolutely adore it. Love it. I have a batch. I usually lasts me about a week. But then it takes about a week, depending on the weather, a week to 2 weeks, more like 10 days to 10 to 14 days, sometimes longer if the weather is cold, for another batch to grow. So that's pretty good. That's my cycle, and I just keep going and going and going. Let me know if you guys try it. I really want to see pictures. Post pictures on my Facebook, or tweet me and tell me what you think, what your experiences with kombucha have been or are, or if you're planning on making this. Let me know. If you need troubleshooting tips or anything like that, let me know, and hopefully I can help you, because I love this stuff. I'm totally sold on it, and it's so easy to make and so inexpensive. I mean, all you need to do is buy one bottle, and you're set. You'll make this. You can just keep on going, and you can share. You can share your SCOBY with others. So it's a good win-win situation. All right. I hope I've convinced you at least to try kombucha, if not to try to make it yourself. And yeah, thanks as always. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you learned something. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. Thanks for tuning in.